Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. So I was going through Twitter and saw that Burger King, of all people, I don't follow Burger King, but they have this big announcement of this new meat/burger product that they've been researching and developing. And they claim that this new meat burger product reduces methane gas emissions by up to 33%. And if you're not familiar with methane, yes, it's a greenhouse gas and it's even more potent than carbon dioxide on a shorter time frame. Anyway, I figured, well, is this another plant-based meat? Maybe they developed their own, because they do offer the Impossible Burger as one of their Whopper options. But no, they missed a great opportunity right now to develop their own in-house plant-based burger meat alternative. Instead, looking back at their press release here, their tweet, I should say, it's clear that this is a meat burger. They are addressing cow farts, burps, belches, whatever cows release from their bodies. And there's quite a few cows on this planet. It all adds up and ends up in our atmosphere and contributes to climate change. And Burger King, they made this really ridiculous, silly commercial about their new low cow fart burgers. Let me show you just a little tiny bit of it.
When cows fart and burp and splatter, well, it ain't no laughing matter. They're releasing methane every time they do. And that methane from the rear goes up to the atmosphere and pollutes our planet, warming me and you.
Anyways, get back to the matter at hand here. Producing food, burgers, meat that addresses climate change, that helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions. And I repeatedly talk about this issue on the show, even though we're a vegan channel here. But veganism is tied to environmentalism, tied to climate change, because we need to address animal agriculture if we want to have any hope of fighting climate change. And that comes from the United Nations, not me, because animal agriculture is the #1 source of greenhouse gas emissions. So as both a vegan and environmentalist, how do I feel about this new burger from Burger King? And I have mixed feelings about this. First of all, let me just state the obvious. To anyone who's vegan, the obvious answer would be Burger King, if they really want to show that they're truly behind addressing climate change, they should move all their burgers over to animal agriculture-free products like they've done with their Impossible Burger. Now, and this is 2020, guys. Maybe you tried a veggie burger 5, 10, 20 years ago and they probably sucked. These burgers have been engineered. I'm not plugging any particular company here. I'm just talking about these high-tech vegan burger patties have been engineered to taste, smell, have the texture of actual meat. In fact, for Beyond Meat, they've went in so far to match the macronutrient profile of a beef burger and actually just give it a smidgen more protein in case anyone complains. So if helping to save the planet from climate change were Burger King's true concern, I would believe them much more so if they made the shocking announcement that they transitioned their entire line of burger patties to meat-free patties. Yes, it would be a win for the planet, the environment, and also be a win for the animals, which is why most of us are vegan. We don't want to see, we are morally opposed to the needless killing, murder, exploitation of animals for profit, which all these fast food companies and meat producers have been doing. So I went over to the comments on this tweet from Burger King to see what vegans or vegetarians were saying. And here Amber says pretty much what a lot of us are probably thinking. Wait, I thought this would advocate for not eating cows, right? Good God, that's a miss. At Burger King, really, you have the Impossible Burger. Stop eating meat. Go vegetarian, or I'll say go vegan if you really want to reduce emissions. And someone tries to, hate on vegan burgers here, commenting to her saying, have you tried to eat an Impossible Burger? My strictly vegan friend said that they are impossible to eat. And Amber says, I enjoy them, and Beyond Burgers too. They're delicious, and more importantly, no cows or slaughterhouse employees had to suffer unnecessarily to create them. And here George states what most of us are thinking too. This is a form of greenwashing, saying, hey, feel good about eating these dead and exploited animals because it's a reduction of greenhouse gas emissions, so you can feel good. Your conscience can feel good as you eat these. Unfortunately, if you go look at the comments from most of the non-vegans, the ones who are, pleased about eating meat, you'll see that they're very displeased from this more environmentally friendly burger from Burger King. For example, Michael here says, well, I won't be going to Burger King. Then Dustin says, funny how the air out here in cattle country is never smoggy or hazardous, but by all means, keep demonizing animal agriculture. And then he shows a smoggy photo of downtown Los Angeles and a picture of a way more rural setting with cows, and wants us to conclude that animal agriculture is better for the environment. This comment from Dustin shows a lot of the ignorance I'm seeing in the comments from most of these non-vegans who happen to be anti-vegan and anti-climate change and the whole thing. I can't believe people are saying they don't want to eat at Burger King anymore just because they're offering a burger that's more environmentally friendly as far as greenhouse gas reductions go. So let me give Dustin a small lesson here. The issue at hand in these burgers, like I keep saying, is reducing greenhouse gas emissions, methane in the case of this burger. But Dustin shows a picture of smog. And I hate to break it to you, Dustin. Maybe you need to go back and read a little bit more from your science classes that you probably skipped. But smog, despite it not being the greatest and healthiest thing for us to inhale, smog is not what's causing climate change, which is why Burger King's trying to make these burgers. They're trying to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and methane is a greenhouse gas. I'm sure Dustin, though, is just completely ignorant on the topic and has a vested interest in seeing animal products and animal agriculture continue on forever, because if you look at his Twitter profile, it's non-stop photographs of dead animals. It's not like these two people are outlier weirdos or anything. If you read through the comments, you see meat eater after meat eater outraged, complaining about this new burger, saying they're never going to eat there again. And here's what's so frustrating. Like I said earlier, I had mixed feelings about this burger. You know, like most of you guys, I'm upset that they didn't introduce a completely plant-based burger line if they really want to get behind climate change, and also it's not their intention, but to not harm animals, not exploit and kill animals in the process. But what's really pissing me off here is seeing that they're trying in some way to produce a burger that reduces greenhouse gas emissions, and they did so just by changing what they feed the animals. That's it. It's still an animal being killed, and still the meat eaters aren't happy enough. They are upset that they want the old, more higher pollution, worse for the environment burger. That's what they feel entitled to. They feel it's like their entitlement, their privilege to destroy our planet. And how dare Burger King offer them a meat burger that kills and exploits millions of animals every year still, but is a little bit better as far as reducing methane gases. People are upset about this, and this is what I'm upset about too, more so than anything Burger King did. How people feel entitled and privileged to destroy our planet. And this also makes me very frustrated to see that people can't be convinced to eat a dead animal burger that might be a little bit better for the planet, no difference probably in taste or cost or anything. If they can't get over that, I mean, they're not giving up anything. They're not losing anything. So if they can't even accept that, how can most of these people ever move on to the idea of, maybe we don't need to eat meat after all? That would just be like the craziest idea for these people that are afraid or just for whatever reasons reluctant to move on to a better environmentally dead animal burger. How would they ever be convinced that, hey, to really address climate change, we as a species need to move rapidly to plant-based meats if you must eat some kind of burger or meat, just eating vegan, eating plant-based. So, this makes me a little less optimistic about our future is what I'm trying to say here. If people can't accept this little tiny thing that's actually no consequence, no negative consequence to them, eating a different kind of dead animal, how would we ever convince these people that we need to, in order to save our species, save all species, all life on Earth, and save our planet, to move on to eating completely plant-based? I mean, it seems like these people just have no compassion for anything. Animals, no. For the rest of humanity, none whatsoever. As long as their greedy taste pleasures are being satisfied, who cares, So anyway, leave your questions and comments down below. Let me know if you share my same frustrations too, and are you more optimistic than I mean, I'm not giving up the fight, is what I'm saying. I'm still going to be doing my activism here all the time. So I'm just saying it just seems like a tougher battle than I ever had imagined before. But the good news is more and more people are going vegan, more and more people are going plant-based all the time. It just keeps increasing. So that's the good news. So I'll try to block out this bad news here, but still is frustrating nonetheless. So share your questions and comments down below. Hit like, and remember guys, let's keep it carb.